Mama Bear and her cubs were very hungry. They hadn't eaten for 3 days. "We're so hungry, we can't move," the cubs cried. Mama Bear felt sad, but she whispered, "Don't worry, stay kind and strong. We'll find something soon." She looked around at the forest, hoping to find even a small sign of food. Sparkled in the sunlight, and the cubs' eyes lit up. Their tummies rumbled as they watched the fish. "We're so close to food," they thought, their hearts racing. From the hill, they watched the fish, wishing they could run down. They couldn't wait any longer. In a flash, they raced toward the river, splashing through the water. The 2 cubs ran after Mama Bear, trying not to fall behind. Their hearts raced with excitement as they saw the fish swimming in the water. "Look! We can catch one," they shouted. They stood on the rocks, watching as Mama Bear tried to catch a salmon. Mama Bear held the big salmon, and the cubs smiled as they watched from far away. The cubs cheered happily. "Now we can finally eat," they thought, feeling very hungry. Mama Bear walked back to the cubs, holding the salmon gently, and said softly, "This salmon is a mommy. She's going to have her babies soon. We should let her go." The cubs looked sad, but they nodded. "Kindness makes your heart strong," Mama Bear whispered. "It's important to be kind, even when we're hungry." Mama Bear gently released the salmon, and it swam away. The cubs felt a little sad as they watched it disappear into the river, but soon they smiled. "We did the right thing," one of the cubs whispered. Mama Bear knew the salmon wouldn't come back, but the cubs didn't know that. Even so, they felt warm and happy inside. "Swim, swim," the cubs called out, waving to the salmon. They watched the fish disappear into the rushing river. "Good luck, Salmon Mommy," they shouted as loud as they could, trying to be heard over the loud water. Their hearts felt full as they watched her swim away, knowing they did the right thing. The cubs were still hungry, but they didn't complain. Mama Bear looked at them with love, her heart warm and proud. As the cubs fell asleep, she whispered, "Grow up with kind hearts, just like you have now." One of the cubs, almost asleep, said softly, "Kindness makes your heart strong," as they smiled in their sleep. The next morning, "Mama Bear," a small voice whispered from somewhere nearby. Mama Bear woke up, surprised. She looked around but didn't see anyone. She felt a little scared. "Who's there?" she asked softly. She turned to the river and saw something move. It was Salmon Mommy. "Why have you come back?" Mama Bear asked. Salmon Mommy didn't respond, just looked at her and closed her eyes. Mama Bear felt sad but understood. Salmon Mommy had finished her work as a mother and was at peace, knowing she had found the cubs. The cubs ran over and saw Salmon Mommy lying still, her body tired and bruised. "You came back for us," one of the cubs whispered. They sat beside her, knowing she had used all her strength. Even though Salmon Mommy didn't say anything, the cubs could feel her love. Her journey had ended, but her gift would stay with them forever. It wasn't just about the food, it was a gift of kindness. Salmon Mommy had given them something very special. "Thank you, Salmon Mommy. You were really cool," the cubs said softly. "We'll always remember to be kind, just like you. Kindness makes your heart strong." "Thank you, Salmon Mommy," Mama Bear said softly. Half asleep, one of the cubs said softly, "Mama, you're as cool as Salmon Mommy." A tear rolled down her cheek, not from sadness, but from gratitude. She held her cubs close, feeling their warmth and knowing they understood the gift of kindness. Mama Bear smiled, her heart full. She knew the cubs would remember Salmon Mommy's gift of love. Always be kind, she whispered, because kindness makes your heart strong. As they gazed at the night sky, they saw a salmon-shaped constellation shining brightly. The cubs smiled, knowing her kindness would stay with them.